What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to Perfect Form Forever, where we talk anime, manga, and everything in between. What's up? Last video for 2024. All right? Last video for 2024. No, last video of 2024. So let's wrap it up today. Let's go down the list. Let's talk about it and let's see what we're going to be getting into for the upcoming year, 2025. All right? Let's see, what should we talk about first? Let's talk about what the hot topic I've been talking about this year, the One Piece card game, and myself. What's the plan for next year? What is the plan for next year? So, did a lot of regionals this year, right? A lot of regionals. I think I did four, maybe one a quarter, one every 3 months, something like that. In person regionals. I did do a online Treasure Cup. Didn't like it, so I won't be doing that again. But did a lot of in person regionals here in the Dallas Fort Worth area, which was very fortunate. Very fortunate. I think this area has probably got the most regionals out of every other area. So very fortunate. Not I don't know if they're gonna do that next year, but very fortunate on that end. So all good, right? Every time was a good time. Every time was trading my cards. Every time I was losing, but I was winning. I got top on two of the tournaments of a 512 tournament. I got top 128, which is an achievement in itself. Got me some sleeves twice. So my plan for 2025, right? One thing I've come into the realization, especially going into the last regional, I did check out that video. I released I'm not sure when I released it, but check out my last video on how that regional went. One thing I've noticed is my preparation is going down as each in-person event comes, right? Which means I'm not going to local as much right now. Being the end of December, I can see that I'm not able to go to locals as much. I'm off and on the sim when I'm at home, and that's been something I've been thinking of. I'm like, do I have time to play this game, yo? Like when I started this, when I started this in California, even in moving to Texas, I was able to play the game relatively frequently, but man, so much stuff I have to do. Being a family man, being a working man, there's so many hours in a day. So it's hard for me to justify taking out time to go to locals, go to these regionals, and that time is not being spent with my family, right? That time's not spent with getting my money up. You know what I'm saying? Because again, this channel is just for fun. I'm I have no aspirations of monetizing it. It is what it is with this channel. I just do it because I like doing it. But the real world, I'm always learning something. I'm always trying to go to the next step. And the thing is, that takes time, right? That takes time. Being with my family takes time, especially with my son. He's growing older. He's learning from me. So I have to take that time to teach him things. I got that. So we got work. I got family. I got gym stuff. And all that stuff is taking up time. Like even these videos, even though my setup is relatively easy to get things started, I don't have the time to make the video, right? I have to like kind of go out, not out of my way, but I got to be like, okay, I'll make a video today, and I make a video, right? But with playing One Piece, I have to like, okay, I used to play on Wednesday night. Couldn't do that anymore because there was no one around to watch my son. When I at that time I would leave to go, so I had to stay home for that. Then I try to change it up to Friday night, but up until like maybe a month ago, I couldn't do that, right? So, well, I technically can do it, but again, it takes a lot more time to do it than to spend with family and stuff like that. And when I go to these regionals, I literally have to take either half my day or more than half my day to attend the regionals, drive there, and all that stuff, and either play like the last regional 4 rounds or one of the regions I did good in all eight or 10 rounds or whatever. So it takes up the day, and that day could have been with sitting with my family, teaching my son a new trick. So what I'm gonna do with this game, since I haven't been playing as much, is that I'm gonna pretty much I'm still gonna collect the cards, but I'm gonna focus more on that aspect of it. So I'm gonna turn more on the collector side than a player side. I'll play here and there on the sim, but I'm not gonna take it seriously, right? Now, saying that I'm gonna be more of a collector just for the time being, like literally I have play sets of every card from set one to almost every card from set one to set eight, right? So honestly, what I'm gonna do is I'm taking all the cards that are good. I'm gonna sell them. I'm gonna sell them to get cards that I don't have, right? So I'm not selling to make a huge profit and all that stuff. No, I'm selling them so I could buy cards I don't have to add to the collection, right? So that's what I'm gonna lean towards. I started like literally right here. Like this is all stuff I'm mailing out. So I've started it. And for the time being, like I'm not worried about not being able to my primary goal was getting the cases and all that good stuff was to if any deck I want to build right there and then I have everything to do it. But with that philosophy in 8 sets, I've never built another deck. I've always stayed with yellow. So look, kind of auditing what I'm doing. I'm like, okay, it's not worth it to take so much space in my closet with cards just sitting there, hoping I'll use it one day. So I was like, you know what? I have damn near play sets of every secret rare and super rare. I'm just gonna sell them and buy the cards for set 9 and for PRB all the alternate arts I don't have, right? And as a collector, how I collect cards is every set I keep 4 Dawn of the Special Dawn. I keep a regular leader, alternate art leader. I collect the rares, either two of the ones that don't have alternate art, and one with and without and one with the alternate art. All the super rares, all the secret rares, all the alternate arts, right? And the special cards, if I can. So that's how I collect, right? I prioritize the leaders, then do everything else, right? I got a couple of master sets, right? Maybe one master set. Yeah, one. I got some full list and a master set. So I'm just gonna keep collecting the cards and kind of play here and there on the sim, right? So I just try to just to know what cards are out there and play and try to just fly by kind of thing. But I'm not gonna be heavy on the meta. I'm not gonna follow the meta at all. I'm not gonna follow the cards that's coming out in Japan because right now I think they're showing EBO2. I think they're starting to release those out there. I have no desire to watch it again because I don't really have time to kind of look what's going on. But I'm just gonna focus on what's releasing here. Just make sure I know the release dates and try to add to the collection, right? So I'm gonna be more of a collector. And again, I'm just collecting one of. I don't need multiple sets. When I get back into getting the case, because I will get back into that when I can, all the cards that I don't need, trading them away or selling them to get cards that I need, right? So that's why I'm going to go for the time being because I just don't have time to dedicate to play the game to get good or play away from yellow if it's, play the meta decks, right? I don't have time to play the meta deck, understand the deck, understand it against different decks. I just don't have time for that. So I'll collect. That's fun for me. And collecting means to trading with people. So if I'm able to go to the events, right, I won't go as a player. I'll go as a trader and try to wheel and deal, right? So I still get to go to events, do the part that I like in the event, which is trading cards, and I can just dip, right? That's about it. So that's what I'm gonna do with the One Piece card game going into 2025. Just be the collector and a seldom player, right? So that leaves what? Manga. Manga is funny, right? Manga and anime, right? I try talking about it, but I never talk about it because the way I view manga and anime is my pastime, right? Like I literally watch it, if I'm eating lunch or having dinner and I'm by myself or whatever, or I just just chilling out, right? And that's when I watch it. It's always interesting when I watch it. I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. Like I don't want to talk about it, right? I just like just like it's just fun for me to watch, right? I'm not digesting it hardcore. Like I'm not trying to do any deep dives. It's just entertaining for me, passing the time, or get my head out of the game for a little bit before I go back into what I'm doing, right? Because the manga I'm reading right now is Bleach, right? And right now, and the reason I'm reading Bleach is because I want to know what happens in the anime before I watch it, right? And right now I'm on the thousand year blood arc, and Ichigo just got his broken sword. He just got a new one. All right, I'll say that. So I'm like volume 61 or 62, right out of 74, and I know the anime's around that area too, or maybe even further. So as soon as I finish reading that, I can start watching the anime, right? But yeah, that's why I've been reading that for this year. I've been reading that manga because I read it every night to my son as a bedtime story. That's why I read it so slow. But yeah, it's like after I read it, I'm not coming here to say, hey, this is what I think of this chapter, this, and third. It's like no, it's like I read it for fun. I'm gonna leave it alone. And even right now, what anime am I watching? I'm watching Volume Blue Lock season 2. Actually, Blue Lock I will make a video of because I've that season has gotten a lot of flack and I don't know why. But yeah, I'm really enjoying that. I'm also watching Tower of God season 2. I'm not sure if that's ending or not. It seems like it is. And I have some others in the pipeline, but I watch anime like routinely. I'm always going through it. So every time I'm watching it, I always forget what I saw, so I can't talk about it, right? And I never watch animes as they're premiering. I always hold out until like 12 episodes deep, then I start watching it. Like with Blue Lock, I didn't want to start watching it, but I started, and I go hard on Blue Lock, right? But yeah, so that's why I don't really talk about them, or I find it hard to make videos of them because I've been watching anime for a long time, right? And it's always been a pastime for me. So I've never wanted to actually talk about it with people. I just want to watch it, just go about my day. What else? So yeah, that's how it is. I'll try. Honestly, I'll try, but we'll see. Like I probably have to try more since I'm gonna be collecting more on the One Piece side of things, or I'll just find new things to talk about in One Piece. But as far as the card game, but we'll see. I'll figure something out. And what else we got? That's pretty much it. Anime, manga, everything in between. That's all that. Not getting any statues because I don't got no room for it. Not getting any, yeah, statue wise, toy wise, not getting anything like that. I'm trying to declutter, so I'm trying to get rid of the One Piece cards I have to make room in my closet. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, 2025 is gonna be a. I'm gonna do things a bit different, but I'm gonna make videos on where I think I need to make videos of. If I don't make videos, then I just probably just being lazy, honestly. But yeah, your boy is busy, and I'm trying to fit everything as much as I can in there. But one thing I can say as far as trading cards, like I'm not trading cards to make a profit, right? That's one thing. A lot of when I'm trading stuff like that, I'm not trying to get the max value or anything. I just want certain cards, and I'm willing to make a deal to get those cards I want, right? So if you see me in an event in 2025, see me at locals, and I'm there to trade, understand if you got a card I want, I will make a deal. I will make a deal with you. So get your TCG Player app ready, and we'll figure it out. But I'm not trying to say, you know what, this card is worth $1 bajillion, and I need a bajillion and $1. Right? Like, nah. I want that card. These are kind of equal in value. I'm on the higher end, you're on the lower end. Just give me that card, man. Just give me that card. I've done that so many times and people are like, you sure? I'm like, yes, give it to me. All right. Anything else? That's about it. I can see my son's toy in the background, this side. Yeah. There. It's my son's toy. That's my monkey. That's my monkey. But yeah, that was weird. Oliver Williams perform forever. I appreciate you. Let me actually before I sign out. This is the end of 2024. I appreciate the new subscribers I gained this year. On the grand scheme of things, on compared to other channels, it might not be a lot, but hey, one more for me is an achievement that I always appreciate. So if you've been watching me, you're new to this channel this year, I appreciate you for subscribing. I am the most inconsistent One Piece card game YouTuber in this whole thing. But you guys subscribe because of my looniness. So I appreciate that. Can I guarantee next year will be more consistent? No. It won't be. I'll try, but it won't be. If I get lucky, I'll go on a spree. Then I'm gonna go silent on y'all. But yeah, I appreciate the new subscribers. You know, I can't say enough about that. And I appreciate you watching me, commenting below again. No matter what, I try to reply to all comments. I've been doing a good job of that. I haven't checked though. But I appreciate it. Oliver Williams perform forever. See you 2024. 2025. Stop making me look old. I'm out of here. Peace.